Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we discuss about top 6 insurance companies of the world. Investors looking for some upside during the market downturn need to look no further than insurance companies. The S&P Insurance Select Industry Index has only lost 2% this year, outperforming a 16% plug-in for the S&P 500. That's thanks to raising the rates, which boosts the cash that insurance takes in. A total of 105 insurance companies made this year's Forbes Global 2000, ranking the 2000 largest public companies in the world based on a composite score accounting for their revenue, profit, assets, and market value. Insurers make up 11 of the top 100 on the list, with those giants spread across China and the US, Germany, France, Hong Kong, and Switzerland. China's Pingan Group held on as the highest ranked insurance company on the Global 2000, thought it has faced more challenges in the last year than many of its American and European counterparts and slipped 11 spots to number 17 on the list. Its net profit in 2021 sunk 29% to $15.7 billion as it booked a $6.4 billion impairment related to investment in China Fortune Land Development, one of several debt-ridden Chinese property developers that defaulted last year. Ping An had $32 billion invested in real estate assets as of the end of 2021, accounting for 5.5% of its total investment assets according to its annual report. That exposure has contributed to its stock's 50% decline since the beginning of 2021. But Ping An remains a formidable cash cow with $181 million in revenue in 2021, up 7% year, and 227 million retail customers, up from 218 million at the end of 2020. In addition to insurance, the conglomerate offers banking, asset management, and healthcare services and holds $1.6 trillion in total assets. US insurance firms have generally held steady or gained ground this year, with United Health Group leading the way at number 21 on the list. United Health's $298 billion in 12 months revenue in the seventh most among all the world's public companies, just ahead of CVS Health and automakers like Toyota and Volkswagen, and its stock has gained 25% since last October. The company agreed to buy home healthcare firm LHC Group for $5.4 billion in March. CVS is classified as a pharmaceutical retailer rather than an insurance company, through its own large insurer Aetna, and ranks 42 on the list. Germany Allianz, France, AXA, and China Life Insurance co-round out the top 5 insurers. New York-based Metlife and Connecticut-based health insurer Cigna are also in the top 100 of the Global 2000, once again at number 74 and number 84, respectively. American International Group was one of the list's biggest gainers, moving up from 43 last year to 19. New York-based Metlife and Connecticut-based health insurer Cigna are also in the top 100 of the Global 2000, once again, and number 74 and number 84, respectively. American International Group was on the list guest gainer, moving up from 439th last year to 90. Its revenue rose 19% in 2021 to $52 billion, and it recorded $9.4 billion in net income attributed to shareholders compared with the $6 billion net loss in 2020. Edge was particularly battered by COVID, losing two-thirds of its market value in last February and March 2020. But its stocks has recovered those losses in the last 2 years. Shares of Metlife and Cigna have also increased this year, avoiding the broader market carnage. Pingan Insurance, known also as Pingan of China, Full name Pingan Insurance Company of China Ltd. is a Chinese holding conglomerate whose subsidiary is mainly ideal with insurance, banking, asset management, financial services, healthcare, auto services, and smart city. The company was founded in 1988 and its headquarters is in Shenzhen. Ping An literally means safe and well. In 2021, Ping An ranked 6th on the Forbes Global 200 list and 16 on the Fortune Global 500. The company is considered to be China's biggest insurer with $110 billion in net premium written in 2021. Its market capitalization is at $136 billion in March 2021, making it the largest insurer in the Asia Pacific region. Pingan Insurance is one of the top 50 companies on the Shanghai Stock Exchange. It is also a constituent stock of the Hang Seng Index, an index of the top 50 companies on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Ping An Insurance was also included in the Pan China Stock Indices CSI 300 Index, FTSE China A50 Index, and Hang Seng China 50 Index. Ping An Insurance has been selected for the 2019 Dow Jones Sustainability Emerging Market Index. It was the first insurance company from the mainland China to be selected on the index. Ping An is a signatory of the United Nations Supported Principles for Responsible Investment and was the first asset owner in mainland China to join. Pingan Insurance consistently ranks as one of the world's top global insurance brands and as of 2021 was the most valuable global financial brand in the world according to Brand Finance. So now we discuss about business. Pingan Insurance Group started off in 1988 as a property and casualty insurance company, later diversifying into insurance banking assets management, financial services and healthcare services. Pingan has a license to offer financial services, including insurance, banking, trust, securities, futures, and financial leasing. Since the mid of 1990, Pingan has subsequently taken investment from overseas firms such as Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. In 1994, in 2002, HSBC took a large equity interest in Ping An. In early 2008, Ping An agreed to take a 50% share in Fortis Investments, a subsidiary of Fortis which had taken over ABN AMRO Asset Management as a result of the split up of ABN AMRO in late 2007. The deal was cancelled in October 2008. In June 2009, Ping An became a strategic investor in Shenzhen Development Bank. In 2016, Ping An Healthcare and Technology completed a series of funding round of a total of $500 million, making its valuation hit $3 billion. Ping An also bought a 48% stake in Chinese car website Autohoming from Telstra Corp for $1.6 billion. In February 2018, three technology subsidiaries of Ping An completed private placement financing, which received positive responses, particularly from international institutional investors. They were Ping An Healthcare and Technology Company Limited, Ping An Medical and Healthcare Management Co. Ltd, and One Connect Financial Technology Co. Ltd. In May 2018, Ping An Good Doctor was the first technology unicorn listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. In June 2019, Ping An One Connect Bank officially commenced operation after receiving a virtual banking license from the Hong Kong Monetary Authority in May 2019. In December 2019, One Connect Financial Technologies was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. In September 2020, the group unveiled its healthcare ecosystem strategy and health tech achievements. It featured a three-pronged strategy for Ping An's development. In October 2020, Lufax, one of the China's leading online wealth management platform, was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. In 2021, Ping and further advanced Finance Plus technology, promoted Finance Plus ecosystems, and continued to explore innovative business models. Ping and strategically upgraded its healthcare ecosystem and explored the HMO Plus, Family Doctor Plus, or 20 managed care models. Technology powered business transformation. Ping and invest 1% of its revenue into R&D on new technologies of A1, blockchain, and cloud computing for 10 years of transform its financial services and support the building of its five ecosystem financial services, healthcare, auto services, real estate services, and smart city services. More than 598 million users are connected to at least one of those ecosystems. Over the year, Ping An has successfully launched fintech and health tech businesses such as Lufax Holding, One Connect Ping An, Good Doctor, and Ping An Health Connect. It is the industry leader in the areas of A1 medical imaging and natural language processing. For instance, Ping An's Ask Bob Doctor has ranked first in one of the three tasks in Media 2021. An A1 Healthcare Questions and Answer contest hosted by the Association for Computational Linguistics. Now we discuss about markets. Since 24 June 2004, Ping An has been listed on the Stock Exchange of Hong Kong. Since 1 March 2007, it has a listing of the Shanghai Stock Exchange. Ping An was chosen as an index stock of the Hang Seng China Enterprises Index, replacing an Hoi Express CV in 2004. The Hang Seng Index Services Company announced on 11 May 2007 that Ping An would join as Hang Seng Index constituent stock, effective on 4 June 2007. Now we discuss about ownership. Pingan is a publicly listed company beginning in the 1990s. Pingan took advantages of widening reforms to become the first Chinese financial institution in which foreign firms could own equity. Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley were early backers. The company eventually went public in 2004, listing in Hong Kong and subsequently also listed in Shanghai in 2007. As of 31 December 2021, Caron Pacpan Group is the biggest investment in the Ping and holding a 6.8% stake. The Shenzhen government via Shenzhen Investment Holding still owned a 5.27% stake as the second largest shareholder. Pingan has the classification of a civilian-run enterprise. Richard M.C. Gurge, author of The Party, The Secret World of China's Communist Rulers, said that the true ownership of large chunks of its shares remains unclear, and that the ownership of Ping An is market structure. The New York Times reported that relatives and associates of China Premier Wen Jiabao controlled stakes in Ping An worth at least $2.2 billion in 2007. HSBC acquired 48.22% of H shares using different HSBC subsidiaries. Shares accounted for 34.83% of the share capital as of 31 December 2009, which was later increased to 41.88% in 2015. HSBC holds 16.80% of the total shares of Ping An, making to its biggest shareholders as of 31 December 2009. Now we discuss about ESG, the financial group of the first China assessed owner to have signed Climate Action 100 Plus and the United Nations Principle of Responsible Investment. PRI Chief Reynolds called Ping An decision a milestone on China's road toward the full embrace of ESG. Ping An has achieved more than RMB 1 trillion in responsible investment, from clean energy to affordable healthcare. It has extended green credit lines of more than RMB 62 billion, with a balance of loans at the end of 2019 exceeding RMB 24 billion. It was the first Chinese company to join UN Principle for Sustainable Insurance. It was also the first insurance company from the mainland China to be selected for the 2019 Dow Jones Sustainability Emerging Market Index. Pingan was named ESG Investor of the Year for Insurance China at the AAA Sustainable Investing Award for institutional investor, ETF and asset providers by the Assessed magazine. Pingan Insurance, CEO of China Ltd, said it is on track to achieve operational carbon neutrality in 2030. Pingan targeting annual growth rates of at least 20% for its green investments, at least 70% for its green insurance premiums, and no less than 20% for its green credit balance. The insurer intends to hit its overall targets by 2025 with investments and credit of 400 billion yuan and total green insurance premiums of 250 billion yuan. On the 52nd annual Earth Day, the group issued a letter from Pingan to the Earth which promised to support China's goal of achieving carbon neutrality by 2060. Now we discuss about United Health Group operations. Pingan has operations across all of the People's Republic of China and in Hong Kong and Macau through Pingan Insurance overseas. Lufax One Connect and Pingan Good Doctor have now expanded overseas. One Connect is in 10 countries outside of China, serving about 27 top institutional financials. United Health Group Incorporated is an American multinational managed healthcare and insurance company based in Minnetonka, Minnesota. It offers healthcare products and insurance services. United Health Group is the world's seventh largest company by revenue and the largest healthcare company by revenue and the largest insurance company by net premium. United Healthcare revenue comprises 80% of the group's overall revenue. The company is ranked 11 on the 2022 Fortune Global 500. United Health Group has market capitalization of $400.7 billion as of March 31 in 2021. Organizational structure. Optum. The Optum brand was created in 2011 as the company's health services business. Optum is United Health Technology focused arm. This division also runs the staffed physical care delivery organizations throughout the United States under various brands as a part of the Optum Health brand. United Healthcare includes four divisions. United Healthcare Employer and Individual provides health benefits plans and services for large nation employers. United Healthcare Medicare and Retirement provides health and well-being services to individuals aged 65 and older. United Healthcare Community and State serves state programs that care for the economically disadvantaged, the medically undeserved, and people without the benefit of employer funded healthcare coverage in exchange for a monthly premium per member from the state program. United Healthcare Global serves 6.2 million people with medical benefits residing principally in Brazil, Chile, Colombia, and Peru, but also in more than 130 other countries. Product and services. Health insurance plans. United Healthcare offers commercial group insurance plans across the United States under several product names with different offerings. United Healthcare Select is an exclusive provider organization with no coverage for out-of-network providers. United Healthcare Selected Plus is a preferred provider organization. United Healthcare Choice functions as an HMO plans with access to specialists, whereas United Healthcare Choice Plus is an HMO that allows for out-of-network coverage. United Healthcare Navigate, Charter and Compass requires a primary care physician referral to see a specialist, meaning that they are more restrictive managed care plans similar to point of service plans. Provider network. United Healthcare negotiate with providers in periodic contracts. Negotiations contracts may be discontinued from time to time. High-profile contract disputes can span provider network across the nation, as in the case of 2018 dispute with a major emergency room doctor group, Envision Healthcare. Provider directory. Maintaining up-to-date provider directories is necessary since the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services can fire insurance with outdated directories. As a condition of participation, United Healthcare requires that providers notify them of change, but also has a professional verification outreach program to proactively request information from providers. However, providers are burdened by having to maintain their information with multiple networks. The total cost of maintaining these directories is estimated at $2.1 billion annually, and a blockchain initiative began in 2018 to share the directory. In 1974, Richard Tyler Burke founded CharterMed Incorporated, a Minnetonka, Minnesota-based privately held company. In 1977, the United Healthcare Corporation was created to recognize the company and became the parent company of CharterMed. United Healthcare's charter was to manage the newly chartered Physician Health Plan of Minnesota, an early health management organization. In 1988, United Healthcare started its first pharmacy benefits management through its diversified pharmaceutical services subsidiary. It managed pharmacy benefits delivered both through retail pharmacies and mail. The subsidiary was sold to SmithKline Beecham in 1994 for $2.3 billion. In 1994, United Healthcare acquired Ramsey HMO, a Florida insurer. In 1995, the company acquired Metro Health Companies for $1.65 billion. Metro Health was a privately held company formed by combining the group healthcare operations of the Travelers Companies and Metlife. In 1996, United Healthcare acquired Healthwise of America, which operated HMOs in Arkansas, Maryland, Kentucky, and Tennessee. In 1998, the company was recognized as the holding of independent companies United Healthcare, Ovation, Uniprise, Specialized Care Services, and Ingenix, and rebranded as United Health Group. Also in 1998, United Health Group acquired Health Partners of Arizona, operators of Arizona's largest AH providers. In 2001, Evercare, a United Healthcare Group subsidiary, merged with LifeMark Health Plans. In 2002, United Health Group acquired GeoAccess and Medicaid insurance company America Choice. In 2003, United Health Group acquired Mid-Atlantic Medical Services as an insurer serving Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, Delaware, and West Virginia. Also in 2003, United Health Group acquired Golden Rule Financial, a provider of health savings account. On July 21, 2003, Exanti Bank started operating in Salt Lake City, Utah, as a Utah State Chartered Industrial Loan Corporation. It changed its name to Optum Health Bank in 2008 and to Optum Bank in 2012. In April 2004, United Health Group acquired Touchpoint Health Plan, a Wisconsin health plan. In July 2004, the company acquired Oxford Health Plans. In December 2005, the company acquired Pacificare Health System. It agreed to divest parts of Pacificare's commercial health insurance business in Tucson, Arizona, and Boulder, Colorado to satisfy antitrust regulator concerns, and also agreed to end its network access agreement with Blue Shield of California. The Tucson business was sold to Cigna. The company acquired Prescriptions Solutions, another pharmacy benefits manager, as a part of its acquisition of Pacificare Health System. This business was later rebranded Optum Rx. In February 2006, the company acquired John Deere Healthcare. In February 2008, the company acquired Syri Health Services for $2.6 billion as a part of the transaction to obtain regulatory approval. 25,000 customers were sold to humans. In July 2009, United Health Group agreed to acquire HealthNet's Northeast licensed subsidiaries for up to $570 billion in payments spread out over 2 years. Through 2010 and into 2011, senior executives of the company met monthly with executives of other health insurers to limit the effect of the healthcare reform law. In July 2010, Nginx acquired Peak's Clinical Solutions, a health information provider for the high acuity areas of hospitals. In 2011, Logistics Health of La Crosse, Wisconsin was acquired by Optum Health. In September 2014, the office building where LHI is based was sold to United Health Group for $45 million. In February 2021, the company acquired in February 2012, the company acquired Excel Health, a sponsor of Medicare Advantage health plans with primarily focus on Medicare recipients with special needs such as those with chronic illness and those eligible for Medicaid. In October 2012, United Health Group and Emil Partipacos, one of the biggest Brazilian health insurance companies, completed the first phase of their merger. In February 2014, Optum secured a majority stake in the Washington, D.C. based startup Audax Health. Audax CEO Grant Wastanding continued running the firm alongside CEO David Coe. In October 2014, Optum Health acquired the health services unit of Elara for $600 in cash. In March 2015, it was announced that Catamaran Rx will be acquired by Optum Rx. In April 2016, the company announced it was pulling out of all but a handful of state healthcare exchanges provided under the Affordable Care Act and will continue to sell only in 3 states in 2017. In 2017, United Health Optum United acquired Raleigh Health, a company started by Audax Health executives before its acquisition. In 2015, United Health supported Raleigh Health as a majority investor and by enrolling 5 million United Health policyholders in Raleigh Health's flagship product Raleigh SM. The close relation between United Health, Audax Health and Raleigh Health follow a close personal relationship between Grant Wastanding and United Health President and CFO at the time. In June 2019, United Health Optum Division acquired DaVita Medical Group from DaVita for $4.3 billion. That year, the company also agreed to acquire Equine for $3.2 billion. On June 19, 2019, United Health acquired the online patient community platform Patients Like Me for an undisclosed amount, and it will be incorporated into United Health Group's research division. In November 2019, Andrew Whitty was named President of United Health in addition to his role as Chief Executive of the company's Optum division. United Health announced in March 2022 that it would acquire LHC Group for $5.4 billion. Now we discuss about Allianz. Allianz is a German multinational financial service company headquartered in Munich, Germany. Its core business are insurance and asset management. The company is one of the world's largest insurer and financial services group. The company is a component of the Euro Stoxx 50 stock market index. Its asset management division, which consists of PIMCO, Alliance Global Investment Investors, and Alliance Real Estate, has 2,432 billion of assets under management, of which 1,775 billion are third-party assets. Alliance sold Dresdner Bank to Commerzbank in November 2008. Alliance sold Dresdner Bank to Commerzbank in November 2008. In 21st century developments, the original Alliance logo design in 1923 by Karl Skleping. Alliance current head office is located in Munich. In April 2001, Alliance agreed to acquire the 80% of Dresdner Bank that it did not already own for $20 billion. As part of the transaction, Alliance agreed to sell its 13.5% stake in high-power Warensig Bank to Munich Re and acquire Munich 40% stake in Alliance Leben. Following the completion of the acquisition, Alliance and Dresdner Bank combined their asset management activities by forming Alliance Global Investors. In 2002, Michael Dykman succeeded Henning Shuttle, newly as CEO as Alliance AG. In June 2006, Alliance announced the layoff of 7,280 employees, about 4% of its worldwide workforce. At the time, as part of the restructuring programs aimed at raising profitability, the reduction comprised 5,000 staff at Alliance Insurance Operations and 2,480 at Dresdner Bank. In the same month, Alliance announced that investment banking operations would be renamed as simply Dresdner. In September 2005, Alliance announced that it would convert its holding company into a Societas European company, becoming one of the first major companies to do so. The conversion was made in conjunction with Alliance's acquisition of 100% control of its principal Italian subsidiary for around $7 billion. The conversion to a SE was completed on 13 October 2006. The Alliance Group also simplified its brand strategy in 2006, and its previous emblem was replaced by the current combination mark. By 2008, the company was Europe's largest insurer. In 2007, it was founder member of the Hedge Fund Standards Board, which sets a voluntary code of standards of best practice endorsed by its members. On 31st August 2008, it was announced that Alliance has agreed to sell 60.2% of Residential Bank to Commerzbank for $99.8 billion, approximately $14.4 billion, with an agreement that Commerzbank would acquire the remainder of Residential Bank by the end of 2009. After reorganistics, it was announced in November 2008 that Commerzbank would acquire 100% ownership of Transgender Bank earlier. The sale price was lowered to €5.5 billion. Shortly after the transaction was completed, Commerzbank was partially nationalized by the German government to save it from bankruptcy. Alliance currently retains a stake of around 40% of Commerzbank. Alliance X, founded in 2013 and headed by Nazim Katin, is an alliance tech investment fund of €1 billion in size. In August 2015, a consortium led by Alliance acquired German motorway services station Group Tank, and rest for undisclosed, some believed to be in the region. In April 2018, TH Real Estate and Alliance partnered to provide 100 M in debt finance to developers Yard 9 for the development of 80 Franchise Street, a 240,000 square feet office development in London. In October 2020, Alliance was named the world's top insurance brand by Interbrand's Best Global Brands ranking. On August 1, 2021, Alliance disclosed that the United States Department of Justice had launched a probe into Alliance to determine their role that executive had played in the loss of billions of euros from Alliance Global Structure Alpha funds. In September 2021, the German Federal Financial Supervisory Authority launched its own probe. On September 30, 2021, it was reported that Asset Management Chief Jacqueline Hunt would step down as a part of shake-up that followed the investigation into losses. On 17 May 2022, Alliance SC agreed to pay $6 billion in a U.S. fraud case due to the collapse of its Structure Alpha funds during the COVID-19 History Foundation, an early Alliance agent. Alliance AG was founded in Berlin on 5 February in 1890 by then directors of the Munich reinsurance company Karl von Thiem and Wilhelm von Fink. Their joint company was listed in Berlin Trade Register under the name Alliance Versicherung. First Alliance products were marine and accident policies, first sold only in Germany. However, in 1893, Alliance opened its first international branch office in London. It distributed marine insurance coverage to German clients looking for coverage abroad. In 1900, the company became the first insurer to obtain a license to distribute corporate policies. In 1904, Paul von Naher took over the sole leadership of the company as it moved into the US and other markets. Markets entered by the 1914 included the Netherlands, Italy, Belgium, France, and other countries, and the Baltic states and Alliance had become the largest maritime insurer in Germany. The company suffered an early disaster in expansion when the 1906 San Francisco earthquake caused the company to sustain 3 lakh marks in losses. In 1905, the company acquired Fides Insurance Company, a firm that had innovated that first form of home invasion insurance. Other places it would expand into during the 1910, 1910 and 1920 included 1910 and 1920 included Palestine, Iraq, China, the Dutch Indies, Ceylon and Siam. 20th century development. In 1905, the company began to offer fire insurance, and in 1911, it began to sell machinery breakdown policies. Alliance remained the only company in the world that sold machine breakdown insurance until 1924. In 1980, it began to offer automobile insurance as well. In 1921, von Neher died and was succeeded by Kurt Suchmet. The company would begin to offer life insurance in 1922, becoming Europe's largest offer of the policies by the end of 19th century. In 1927, Alliance merged with Stakkaretti Varni Versicherung AG, and 2 years later acquired the insurance business of Favage, a large German insurer that declared bankruptcy due to the onset of the Great Depression. Expansion of the company then slowed until 1938, at which point it employed more than 24,000 people. Christian Stadler wrote of the story of Alliance that it shows how important it is to diversify into related areas to hedge against the risk of fundamental changes in market and economies. Allianz was a major supporter of the Nazi movement. Hitler's first cabinet included the head of Allianz as a cabinet member. On June 30, 1933, Kurt Schmidt, Alliance Director General, was appointed economically minister for the Third Reich under Adolf Hitler. During World War II, the Berlin headquarters of Alliance were destroyed by the Allied bombing runs. Following the end of the war in 1945, Hans had become head of the company and Alliance shifted its headquarters to Munich in 1949. Due to the split between East and West Germany, Hebb only held the position until 1948, when he was replaced by Hans Godfrey. After World War II, global business activities were gradually resumed. Alliance opened an office in Paris in 1959 and started repurchasing stocks in former subsidiaries in Italy and Australia. In 1971, Wolfgang Scheichern became the head of the company. These, ex- these expansions were followed in the 19th century by the establishment of business in the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Spain, Brazil, and the United States. In 1996, Alliance acquired Cornhill Insurance plc, London, and the purchase of stock in Reunia Attractive de Security, Milan strategized its presence in Western and Southern Europe in the 1980s. In 1990, Alliance started an expansion into 8 Eastern European countries by establishing a presence in Hungary. In the same decade, Alliance also acquired Fairman's Fund, an insurer in the United States, which was followed by the purchase of Assurances Generales de France Paris. The acquisitions were followed by the expansion into Asia, with several joint ventures and acquisitions in China and South Korea, and acquisition of Australia's manufacturers mutual insurance. Around this time, Alliance expanded its asset management business as well by purchasing, for example, asset management companies in California. In 1999, Alliance purchased investment management firm. So now we discuss about AXA. First we discuss about AXA history. The company was founded in 1860 as Mutela. It acquired Campaign Parisini di Granati in 1978 and became Mutels Unies. In May 2016, the firm announced that it would stop investing in tobacco shares and bonds and allow its portfolio of tobacco-related bonds to run off. On 20 September 2018, AXA acquired AXA Group Ltd, a Bermuda-based property and casualty commercial lines insurer and reinsurer for $15.3 billion in October 2019. The company sold AXA Bank Belgium to Caroline for 620 million, approximately US $688.51 million. The AXA name, despite being written by the company in uppercase, AXA is not an acronym but was chosen because its name can be pronounced easily by people who speak any language. After acquiring the Rout Group in 1982, Chairman and CEO Claude Bebier hired an outside consultant to conduct a computer-aided search for a new name. Bebier wanted a short and snappy name to convey vitality and could be pronounced the same way in every language, consistent with the group's desire for an international presence. Initially, Elan was the top choice, but Canadian executive balked because Elan is the French word for a moose or elk. In 1985, Bebier chose the name AXA. AIA Group Operations United Kingdom. AXA trades in the United Kingdom as AXA UK, with subsidiaries including AXA Insurance, AXA Wealth and AXA Health. AXA PPP International was the trading name for AXA PPP Healthcare International Health Insurance Division, which later rebranded as AXA Global Healthcare on 1 January 2017. The company also owned the online insurer SwiftCover and fund manager Architects. In January 2007, AXA was reorganized into a strategic business unit aimed at competing with their specific markets. In September 2013, AXA Wealth was fined 1.8 billion by the FCA for failing the insurer it gave suitable investment advice to its customers. The regulator says it found serious defects in the way AXA advisors in Clydesdale's Bank, Yorkshire Bank and the West Bromwich Building Society advised customers on investment. In 2018, they became the official global insurance partner of Premier League team Liverpool FC and in 2019 began sponsoring the training kits of the team. In 2020, the partnership was cemented further 2020 when they purchased the naming rights the club's newly built training center, which became officially known as the AXA Training Center. AXA Sun Life. Further information. AXA Sun Life was created following the merger between AXA Equality and Law and Sun Life Insurance Assurance Society in 2006. Winterhard Life in the UK was absorbed, although AXA continues to USA the Winterhard brand for high net worth wealth management business. AXA Wealth. They include AXA Winterhard bonds and individual personal AXA distribution services, which offers the Elevate Wrap platform and Architects. Corporate business. AXA and Winterthur Group. Personalized AXA intends to create a market-leading group pension proposition using Winterhard's Embassy IT platform. Protection. This business aims to market AXA protection account as AXA continues to building on its presence in this area to become a leading protection provider. Traditional business. Concentrating on policies that are still in force but no larger activity marketed. Sun Life. This business focuses only on selling protection and saving products directly to those in the UK. This business is responsible for an advisory and sales force that sell AXA's products and propositions. AXA sold AXA Sun Life Holding to Resolution Limited in the autumn of 2010. Willis retaining AXA Wealth. Sun Life businesses units. The closure of the arms was announced in April 2013. In 2016, AXA Wealth was sold to the Phoenix Group. AXA Health sells private medical insurance in the UK. It was previously to the London Association for Hospital Services, set up in 1938 as a private healthcare scheme for people of middle income in London. It was incorporated in 1940 with assistance from the British Medical Association, the King's Fund and the Medical Royal Colleges. Guardian Royal Exchanges Assurance brought in 1998 for 435 million a year. Later it was bought by Sun Life and Provincial Holdings, an AXA subsidiary. AXA Global Healthcare. AXA Global Healthcare has previously been known as AXA PPP International. AXA Global Protect or AXA Healthcare Management. In 2017, the subsidiary AXA Global Healthcare became an independent managing general agent, selling and administrating international health insurance products, while AXA Health provides insurance across the UK. AXA Global Healthcare caters to those needing health insurance around the world. In 2018, AXA Global Healthcare launched a virtual doctor services for its customers with outpatient cover, and in 2020 offered it across all plans. Provided by Teledoc Health, it offers anytime access to medical advice by phone or video by doctors located around the world who speak more than 15 languages, and is strategic at expatriates. AXA Ireland. AXA established a presence in Ireland in 1999 when it bought British-based Guardian Royal Exchange. which had previously acquired PMPA. PMPA Private Motoristic Protection Association was at the time of Ireland's biggest insurance company. It is the third largest general insurer in the Republic of Ireland. Canada. AXA Canada marketed insurance in Quebec, Ontario, Western Canada, and Atlantic Canada. In 2009, it had a total approximately 2,300 employers and 400 brokers and advisors. The head office was in Montreal, Quebec. In 2011, it was sold off Intact Financial Corp for $2.6 billion. United States. The American arm of AXA is AXA Financial, which is known mainly through its subsidiaries such as AXA Advisors, AXA Network, Money, Mutual of US Financial Life, and Alliance Bernstein. The Equitable was acquired in 1991. The Mutual Life Insurance Company of New York was acquired in 2004. On 15 December 2006, AXA Advisor entered into the agreements with LPL, the country's largest independent broker-dealer. LPL agreed to provide brokerage, clearing, and custody services on a fully disclosed basis. The term of the agreements are 5 years, subject to additional 24-month extension. Services began in August 2007. AXA US operations are incorporated in Delaware. In 2018, AXA spun off most of its US operations in an initial public offering. The result company was Equitable Holding. Persian Gulf and the Middle East. AXA is present in Gulf Cooperation Council countries in AXA Insurance (BSC). Present in the region for more than 60 years, AXA is the largest insurer in the GCC with branches across Bahrain, Oman, UAE, and Turkey. In Saudi Arabia, AXA is known as AXA Cooperative Insurance. It offers insurance for individuals and businesses with health, motor, home, travel, personal and group accidents, fire engineering, life, and various other products. AXA is present in Lebanon as AXA Middle East in 2000. AXA Group acquired 51% of SLF's capital and the nation's homologous group to the remaining 49% to start operations in the Middle East. AXA also started operations in Egypt in the year 2015. Mexico. In July 2008, AXA acquired ING Insurance Mexico, offering essentially the same services that ING offered. AXA then sued an ING Group subsidiary over alleged misreputations in the $1.5 billion sales telling it suffered. Australia. In 1995, the AXA Group purchased a 51% controlling interest in the Australian Life Insurance National Mutual Life Association of Australia for NF4 billions, which was claimed at the time contribute about 15% of the AXA Group's worldwide insurance premium income. In 2011, and AXA agreed to acquire AXA Asia Pacific Merchant Australian operations under the AMP brand. Africa. In April 2016, AXA unveiled a partnership with Lloyd of London insurer Chaucer Holding to enter the growing market to specialty insurer in Africa. AXA Africa Specialty Risk helps to mitigate risk through its cover holder Chaucer Syndicate 1084 and AXA Africa Specialty Risk 6130. AXA ASR focuses on specialty and corporate lines with coverage and the ground presence across Africa. AXA and Lloyd both have excellent international financial strength ratings. The lines of businesses include political risk, political violence and terrorism, energy, construction, property, liability, marine and aviation. Since 2014, AXA has made several acquisitions of other insurers and attempts to expand AXA already operators in Cameroon, Egypt, Gabon, Morocco, Nigeria, Senegal, and now we discuss about headquarters of AXA. AXA headquarters is located in the 18 arrondissement of Paris. AXA, which already owned 23 Avenue Matignon, acquired the former Hotel de la, an 18th century building in the late 19th century. Architect Ricardo Bofill integrated the facade of the hotel with the modern glass building that covers the courtyard that the hotel also occupies. The complex serves as AXA head office. Philanthropy. Besides the architects and social philanthropic interiors, AXA created the AXA Research Fund in 2008, endowed with 100 million. It provides research support focused on understanding and preventing the risk threatening the environment, human life, and society. 256 basic research projects were funded within 3 years, including 230 young researchers, PhDs, or in the postdoctoral year, working in laboratories all around the world. AXA also gathers every year the young fellows to meet world-class researchers, exchange best practices, and network. The fund has also awarded 11 endowment for several million euros, supporting research institutions of excellence. These research and education shares instead to attract the best scientists. For example, the AXA Polytechnic Chair is a cellular engineering held by Abdul Barakat aims to promote research on diseases but also to train and develop young researchers through extended educational programs. Now we discuss about Metlife. Metlife is the holding corporation for the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company, better known as Metlife, and its affiliates. Metlife is among the largest global provider of insurance, annuities, and employee benefit programs with 90 million customers in over 60 countries. The firm was founded on March 24, 1868. Metlife ranked number 43 in the 2018 Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporations by total revenue. On January 6, 1950, Metlife completed the mutualization process, changing from a stock life insurance company owned by individuals to a mutual company operating without external shareholders and for the benefits of the policyholders. After 85 years as a mutual company, Metlife demutualized in a publicly traded company with an initial public offering in 2000. Through its subsidiaries and affiliates, Metlife holds leading market positions in the United States, Japan, Latin America, the Asia-Pacific region, Europe, and the Middle East. Metlife serves 90 of the largest Fortune 500 companies. The company's head office and boardroom are located at the Metlife building at 200 Park Avenue in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, which Metlife owned from 1981 to 2005. Despite the sale, Metlife increased its leased footprint in the building beginning in 2015. In January 2016, the company announced that it would spin off its U.S. retail businesses, including individual life insurance and annuities for the retail market, into a separate company called White House Financial, which launched in March 2017. The continuing MetLife company kept naming rights to MetLife Stadium in northern New Jersey. Corporate structure. As of 2010, the company was organized into 5 segments: insurance products, retirement products, the U.S. business, and international. The insurance product division was the largest unit, accounting for 53% of 2009 revenue. By 2015, a division referred as America had emerged. Corporate governance. As of May 2019, MetLife's Chief Executive Officer was Michael A. Khaliff, and its non-executive chairman of the board was Glenn Hubbard. In 2015, MetLife hired Hagdanian to fill a new role of Chief Marketing Officer with the U.S. business unit. As in many large public corporations, Metlife has a compensation committee that establishes compensation level for company senior executives. Metlife compensation emphasizes variable performance-based compensation over fixed guaranteed pay. Subsidiary and affiliate companies. Metlife subsidiaries and affiliates have included Metlife Investors, Metlife Bank, Metlife Securities, Metropolitan Property and Casualty Insurance Company and its subsidiaries. General American, Metlife Legal Plans, Metlife Resources, New England Financial, Walnut Street Securities, Safeguard Health Enterprises, and Tabasco Securities. The subsidiary Metlife Insurance Company USA, as of 2015 headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina, was formerly known as Metlife Insurance Company of Connecticut, and before this is a travelers insurance company. Metlife Bank was sold to GE Capital in 2013 and Metlife exited the bank business. Metlife, in partnership with Tishman Retty Construction Co. owns the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. The land on which the hotels are located is owned by the Walt Disney Company and is leased to Metlife and Tishman, and operated by Marriott International as a Westin hotel. In 2015, Metlife Home Loans LLC paid $1 to $3.5 billion to the United States Department of Justice to resolve allegations it knowingly made mortgages insured by the United States government that did not meet federal underwriting requirements, products, and services. As of 2010, Metlife had a diverse product mix which included insurance, variable life annuities, and structured settlement, commercial mortgages, and securities backed by the commercial mortgages, and sovereign debt. Life insurance. Metlife individual life insurance products and services comprise term life insurance and several types of permanent life insurance, including whole life, universal life, and final expense whole life insurance. These services vary regarding the duration and amount of coverage available and whether a medical exam is required for coverage. The company also offers group life insurance provided through employers, which consists of term life, permanent life, and accidental death and dismemberment coverage. Metlife is the largest life insurer in the United States based on life insurance in force. Dental. Metlife offers group dental benefits plan for individual employees, retirees, and their families and provides dental plan administrations for over 20 million people. Plan includes Metlife Preferred Dentist Program and the Safeguard DHMO. As of May 2010, Metlife Dental BPO network included over 135,000 participating dentist locations nationwide, while the dental HMO network included more than 13,000 participating dentist locations in California, Florida, and Texas. Metlife also administers dental continuing education program for dentists and allied healthcare professionals, which are recognized by the American Dental Association and the Academy of General Dentistry. Dentistry, disability. Metlife provides disability products for individuals as well as employee and association groups who receive them through their employer. For individuals, the company's individual disability income insurance can replace a portion of lost income if an individual is unable to work due to sickness or injury. MetLife offers several individual disability income policies, including MetLife Income Guard (OMNI) advantages, essential business, overhead expense, and buy-sell. The policy options provided by the company vary in terms of eligibility and the provide coverage. For groups, MetLife offers short-term disability insurance and long-term disability insurance. Short-term disability insurance is structured to replace a portion of an individual's income during the initial weeks of a disabling illness or accident. Long-term disability insurance serves as replace a portion of an individual's income during the extended period of disabling illness or accident. The company also maintains an absence management product that allows employers to track and manage both planned and unplanned employee absence. The product, which MetLife calls MetLife Total Absence Management, is structured for business with 1,000 or more employees. Annuities. MetLife is among the largest providers of annuities in the world, recording $22.4 billion in sales in 2009. MetLife offers annuities that consist of fixed annuities, variable annuities, defender annuities, and immediate annuities. In 1921, MetLife was the first company to issue a group annuity contract. More recently, in 2004, it was the first insurer to introduce a longevity insurance product. As of December 31, 2009, MetLife globally managed group annuity assets of $60 billion with $34 billion of transferred pension liabilities and provide benefit payment to over 6 lakh annuities per month. Auto and Home. MetLife Auto and Home is the brand name of MetLife's 9 affiliate personal line insurance companies. Collectively, these companies offer personal line, property, and casualty insurance policies in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. The flagship company in the MetLife Auto and Home Group. Metropolitan Property and Casualty Insurance Company was founded in 1972. MetLife Auto and Home companies presently have over 2.7 million active policies and services 58 of the Fortune 100 companies. MetLife Home Insurance includes home owners insurance, condo insurance, renters insurance, insurance for landlords, and mobile home insurance. The available policies for MetLife's home insurance provides coverage for possession, property damage from natural disaster or theft, and various legal expenses incurred resulting from injuries sustained on an individual property. The companies also sell RV, ATV, boat, mobile home, collectible vehicles, and motorcycle policies, and offer flood insurance policies as a participant in the National Flood Insurance Program, which is managed by the federal government. MetLife's various types of coverage for auto insurance include liability protection, collision and comprehensive coverage, personal injury protection, rental car coverage, and uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. Through an arrangement with Hyatt Legal Plans, a subsidiary of MetLife, MetLife Auto and Home underwrites Group Ltd. legal plans in many states. It was the first nation insurer in the United States to offer identity theft resolution services at no extra premium, and so of 2012 continues to do so today in most United States. In 2010, MetLife Auto and Home began offering their Grand Protect plan in most states. This Grand Protect policy simplifies complex insurance needs by combining a client home, valuable items, autos, RVs, and boats into one comprehensive policy package. The ultimate benefits to the consumer are having one bill, only one deductible, comprehensive coverage, and typically lower rates than trying to get each policy individually. On December 11, 2020, Farmers Insurance Group, which is owned by Zurich Insurance, agreed to purchase Metlife auto and home insurance business for $3.94 billion. At the time to announcement, Metlife Auto Home was the 18th largest auto insurer in the US with the presence in all 50 states, writing $2.4 billion in auto premiums in 2019. Farmers Insurance Group completed its purchase of Metlife auto and home books of businesses on April 8, 2021. As part of the transaction, Farmers secured a 10-year marketing agreement with MetLife to offer farmers products on MetLife Group benefits platform, currently serving over 3,800 employers and 37 million employers of the companies utilizing MetLife to provide employee benefits. Farmer acquired MetLife policies as is with no immediate intention of changing the policies terms of existing MetLife customers to match those of current farmer policies. Other products. MetLife products also included critical illness insurance. Financial services include fee-based financial planning, retirement planning, wealth management, 529 plans, banking, and commercial and resident mortgages. The company also provides retirement plans and other financial services to healthcare, education, and not-for-profit organizations. The MetLife Center for Special Needs Planning is a group of planners who serve families and individuals with special needs. In 2014, MetLife launched MetLife Defender, a digital identifier theft protection product. International presence. Outside of the United States, MetLife operates in Latin America, Europe, Asia Pacific region, and the Middle East with leading market positions in Mexico, Japan, South Korea, and Chile. On March 8, 2010, MetLife announced its intent to purchase the American life insurance company International Leaders Life Insurance business from American International Group. MetLife, which completed the deal on November 1, 2010, paid approximately $7.2 billion in cash and $9.0 billion in MetLife equity and other securities. The securities portion of the deal consisted of 78.2 million shares of MetLife common stock, 6.9 million shares of contingent convertible preferred stock, and 40 million equity units. The common and preferred stock values were based on the closing price of MetLife's common stock on October 29. Upon completion of the purchase, MetLife became a leading competitor in Japan, the world's second largest life insurance market, and moved into a top 5 market position in many high-growth emerging markets in Central and Eastern Europe, such as Romania, the Middle East, and Latin America. The deal added 20 million customers to MetLife's 70 million, and according to Barron's, more than doubled the percentage of operating profit that MetLife gets abroad to 40%. In India, MetLife has an affiliated company, India Insurance Company Limited, which has operated in India since 2001. This company has its headquarters in Bangalore and Gurgaon, and was jointly owned by MetLife and few local Indian financial companies. In 2012, an agreement was made with the local India bank, the Punjab National Bank, to establish a strategic alliance and for it to take 30% share in MetLife India. The state-owned bank would in return sell MetLife insurance product in its branch. As of 2015, Julio Garcia leads the Middle East and Africa regional business, which is headquartered in the Dubai International Financial Center and has operated in the region since the 1950s. MetLife Foundation. MetLife Foundation is MetLife independent, charitable, and grant awarding foundation. It was founded in 1976 and had providing over $650 million in grants by January 2015. The foundation has partnered with and donated to a variety of organizations including Habitat for Humanity since 2010 and the Martin Luther King Jr. National Memorial Project Foundation since 2008. In 2019, the Metlife Foundation announced a new focus on financial inclusion, including educational programs on basic financial planning for disadvantaged children and financial services aimed at low-income communities. According to the OECD, MetLife Foundation's financing for 2019 development increased by the 20% to US $40 million. Relationship with Peanuts. MetLife use of comic strips characters since the mid of 1918th century, according to the chief marketing officer Esther Lee, was intended to make our company more friendly and affordable during a time when insurance companies were seen as cold and distant. MetLife licensed Snoopy and other Peanuts characters for promotional purposes from the Conix brand group, which owns the promotional rights to the work of Charles M. Schulz. In 2010, Iconic formed a joint venture with the Schulz Heirs, buying out EW Scripps CO and United Features for $175 million. MetLife was reported in to pay $12 million per year to Iconic for licensing rights. Before the Iconic deal, MetLife has licensed the characters from the other right holder. The Peanut-based campaign was developed by the advertising agency Young Rubicam. MetLife also has used food cone building to develop Peanuts-related promotions. MetLife announced the end of its 31-year relationship with the Peanuts on October 20, 2016. This decision resulted from the company's sale of its life insurance business to concentration on corporate clients. MetLife's new blue and green logo was characterized for being a knock of a comparison website Diffin. Blimp and sports sponsorship. The MetLife Snoopy 2 blimps. The MetLife blimp program began in 1987 with the Snoopy 1 airship and in the MetLife 1994 expanded to include the Snoopy 2 airship. The program provided aerial coverage to over 80 major sporting events every year and became the official aerial coverage provider of PGA Tour. Snoopy 1 and Snoopy 2 also provide overhead television coverage for the NFL, CBS, college football, the LPGA, the NBA Financial Copa Child, the Preakness Streaks, and the Derby. When MetLife ended their Peanuts branding, they also brought the blimp program to close. On August 23, 2011, MetLife agreed to a 25-year sponsorship deal to rename New Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, home of the NFL's New York Giants and New York Jets, to MetLife Stadium. On January 16, 2017, MetLife agreed to a 5-year sponsorship to rename Seibu Dome in Tokugawa, Saitama Prefecture in Japan as the MetLife Dome. From 2014 to 2017, MetLife was the title sponsor of BWF Super Series badminton tournament. Weight and longevity data. In 1959, the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company released table of the best weight for each height for longevity based on their collected insurance data. These tables showed what was characterized as desirable weights. In 1983, the company released tables showing the ideal weight for greatest longevity. This information was based on data collected in the Build study of 1979 collected by the Society of actuaries. This data followed patients for 18 years and was collected from 25 life insurance companies in Canada and the United States, representing 4.2 million people. These ideal weights were higher than the prior desirable weights. This was attributed to an increase in muscle mass due to improved fitness level among the population. This study is still the largest available pool of data for this purpose. It was noticed that the average weights in the populations are higher than the ideal weights of survival. The metropolitan table included small, medium, and large frames based on elbow width measured using calipers. As the elbow do not develop adipose tissue, the presented weight ranges for height and body frame. The midpoint of the ideal weight of the medium frames for each height was selected as the ideal weight used for calculations of excess weight. This led to a formula to calculate the ideal weight used by the bariatric surgeons, but it had lost considerable accuracy by 2000.